After a long break, I decided to return to Path of Exile and jump into the new league. This league really grabbed my attention, and after a while it wasn't a surprise. The entertaining and well-designed city builder mechanics were done really nicely, or actually stolen from mobile games and implemented in a very smooth way. The dopamine rush was immersive, and it's been a long time since I felt like this. Honestly, I can't imagine the new market system not going core. In fact, I would say they should expand it and make it even more enjoyable. The worst part about the old trade system has always been messaging people who are AFK. It sucked up a lot of time and drained the fun from the game. Even my friends were admitting often that they simply ignore buyers as they are tired in late game to click that much around. People are also using old methods for market manipulation. It's not nice. For the first time, my ambitions were really kicking in, and I finally decided to go for it. Hit level 100. It wasn't easy, and I ran into a lot of performance issues along the way, but after tweaking a few settings, the experience was actually enjoyable on my old gaming laptop. The process was slow at first. I started out as a Hierophant Archmage with an Orbiting Ball Lightning build, which turned out to be a jackpot that generated tons of currency in this league. The trade system really empowered my income. For the first time after 2000 hours of playtime, I was finally able to buy most of the items I needed, spending only a few hundred divines. The build was a solid boss killer and a steady map clearer, especially with Wintry Blast, which was awesome. But to get level 100 I needed something faster. That's when I switched to a more boring that I built. Huge thanks to Patela, Mr. Clutter and Mr. Lols. They kept throwing me advices that massively improved my nobbish playstyle. The map clearing speed with the Lightning Arrow build was insane, but once we realized that elemental damage scaled better with my setup, we made the cheap changes to the build that moved me to the elemental hit on Spectrum, which was the real jackpot. It boosted everything, improving most aspects of my gameplay. I was grinding hard on tier 16 maps with my poor FPS setup using alchemy orbs and chisels. I always boosted maps with abyssal mods first, but the real game changer was breaches. I ran each map with 5 breaches scarabs plus a 6 house breach boost. Of course, with a fully optimized atlas for breach mechanics, it took me 3 days to go from level 96 to 100. It probably could have been faster, but I died a few times along the way, and Omen didn't save my experience as often as it should have. Could have been my fault that I didn't realize that I can use only one per instance, so yeah, I learned the hard way. In the end, I hit level 100, and for my final challenge I am going for all the challenges in the league and finally the achievements on Steam. After all that, I can't wait to meet you all again in the new era of Path of Exile 2. Oh, and congratulations to my friends. Mr. Clutter and Mr. Lols didn't even want to try to get the 100 level because of how long this take, but thanks to my constant baits and psychological games on them, I got them engaged in the challenge. Mr. Clutter was first. Crazy guy got 100 level with Ice Nova Meta Slave build, so I couldn't be worse, and naturally ended up as the victim of my own game, getting the 100 also. Day after Mr. Lols joined the challenge, we are still waiting for one guy more, but congratulations boys, you did it. Thanks you for attention. I hope you enjoyed my short status video. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. I'm sure I could have done many things differently in this league and probably better, but overall I'm satisfied with the end results. Thanks for watching. Cheers!